Arabs enslaved Africans before the Europeans. African Islam are slave to Arabs. Let's deal with this anti-Arab, anti-Islamic, Arab are white slave masters narrative that is being spread by some people. I know this is so difficult for you people to understand, but this is an Arab. This is a Bedouin nomadic Arab from the Arabian Peninsula. He looks brown. Most Arabs are brown in varying degrees. You have the dark browns and you have the light browns. It is true that the Umayyads pushed Islam in North Africa 700 AD, and it was through conquest, and many Berbers resisted and some Berbers were defeated. It is also true that the Islamic world involved slave trade down to Zanzibar and also in Black Africa, what you call as-Sudan. It's also true that these black Arabs intermarried many different people in Africa and produced Islamic lineages. For example, the Moors, or the Tukulor, or the Fulani, or some Wolof who trace Moorish descent. Some Berbers, some people in East Africa also trace their lineage to Arabs from Yemen. But slavery existed in the ancient world as far back as ancient Egypt. The Romans practiced slavery. The African kingdoms like Ghana and Mali, which were not Muslim in the beginning, practiced slavery. So this idea that the Arabs came and invented slavery in Africa is false. It already existed 1,000 years before these people came to Africa. Second, this idea that the Arabs are white. Yes, maybe today many of them are lighter in the Arabian Peninsula because of historical circumstances, but many Umayyads who invaded may have looked like this, and you have plenty of nomadic tribes in Africa who look like this, and they would have intermarried and produced some kind of Berber, Umayyad, Arab, mixed brown, light brown, dark brown people. So these people who look like black people, quote unquote, in Sahara Sahel didn't bring anything new. And I feel that this Arab slave master narrative is trying to equate Islamic slavery to what the Europeans did. The chattel slavery of the colonizers is not even comparable to what existed in the ancient world. There is no evidence to suggest that you can put Islamic slavery as a morally equivalent to what the Portuguese, the Dutch, the British, the French did when they put people into chains, removed their identity, and broke down their spirits and murdered them.